So the Pope Francis conference was underway in terms of planning stages, I think for at least a couple of years, even before I got to campus here. And so we got some thinking going on this, we got some planning, strategizing, and we thought, well, let's go for it. And so what I'm really excited about is bringing a bunch of speakers to Vancouver who can talk about Pope Francis. I know it's been a pontificate that sort of divided people, maybe more in the Catholic Church than in the broader world, because I think interest in the Pope is really strong. And we wanted to do a retrospective after 10 years of what the pontificate of Francis is about. And we are having speakers come from all sides of many issues to talk about this. And we're bringing them in from across the US, from across Canada. All of these professors are top of their game. And to have them all in Vancouver together is going to create a lot of energy, a lot of intellectual energy. But anyone is welcome to come. It's not just the presenters we're bringing in, but we want local people to come and see this. That we want them to see St. Mark's. We want them to see what we do here at the colleges and to really understand that the Catholic intellectual tradition is alive and well at St. Mark's. And that has to do with what we do, our own work here, but also we want to bring in the best people from across the world to come and talk, not just to us, but to people in the Catholic community and to the broader community in Vancouver.
John said a lot that's really good about this conference. We're excited to host and welcome over 45, I think it's around 45 presenters, scholars, working in various sort of areas and fields. As John had sort of said, to speak about the sort of pontificate of Francis after 10 years. This is kind of our first international conference. This is really the first big sort of major sort of conference event that we've done here at the college. It's kind of a coming out party for us, I think, and we want others to come and sort of celebrate with us, be here present on the campus. In May, hopefully the weather is good enough that we can be outside for one of the receptions as well. And I think the three keynote speakers, I think they're all sort of top notch. I'm very excited. I think we're especially excited to host Emil Sakuda, who is the Secretary for the Pontifical Commission for Latin America. We're very excited about that. Kathy Clifford, who is a Canadian, right, at St. Paul University in Ottawa. And Massimo, a good friend of John's as well, who's also a very big name in sort of papal sort of politics and so on and so forth. And those three keynote presentations will be free and open to the public. Folks are welcome to sort of register for those events. And then to think about it, I mean, for it's a small fee, $20 a day, $40 a day.
Yeah, $20 a day. Actually.
$20 a day for folks to come and to if they want to come for one day on the Friday or they want to come on the half day on the Saturday and just be present, listen to some of the papers, participate in some of the Q&A. We'd love to have them there. Mark Jensen and Carolyn Chow, two good friends of mine, colleagues of mine who are coming from London, Ontario, Western University, King's. Steve Millies, who's the current director of the Bernardine Center in Chicago, the Catholic Theological Union. I'm very excited to reconnect with him. I think he'll be a great speaker.
Yeah, Sam Rocha from University of British Columbia teaches in the education department. Sister Davian Marie Savino from Aquinas College in Michigan. Excited to see her. And so altogether, 45 speakers, you're going to have a choice of speakers. We have speakers who are coming to us from Africa, from South America as well. And I think that's one of the beauties of the Catholic tradition, right? Is that it's genuinely international. And so I'm really excited about that. You mentioned the free plenary addresses. I'm glad you did. I forgot about that because everyone is welcome to come. And the first one with Massimo Fagioli is actually the inaugural Laudato Si lecture as well. And so we've gotten funding from local donors to have a Laudato Si lecture on an annual basis. And Massimo will be giving that lecture and opening up the conference. And then the public reception after, which Nick already mentioned, it's going to be really good. And that's free to people when they attend that lecture and they come and join us after. So if you want to join us, we'd be really glad to have you. It's on the campus of University of British Columbia. There are actually hotels on campus. So walking distance to the venues, maybe 3 minutes. Place to eat on campus. It's really a low cost We really want you to join us, and you are welcome to. The website will have all the information about traveling here. If you want to come in by plane, if you're driving up from a place that you can actually do it in a day or so, please do join us. We'd love to have you.
So the conference begins on the Thursday evening with a public lecture by Massimo Faggio. We're very excited about that. And then there's a public reception after that. And then the conference runs all day Friday. So you sort of have paper presentations spread out over the course of the full day. And then a half day, sort of we end at midday on the Saturday afternoon. And then our three keynote presentations are sort of spread out over those 3 days. The first on Thursday night, one on Friday afternoon, and then one midday on Saturday.
Please do join us. We'd love to have you.